I wake up to the same old fight, chasing shadows in the night. Promises made, but I let them fade. Caught in the cycle, I'm feeling betrayed. Round and round, I'm losing ground. Trying to break free, but I can't see. These negative patterns are haunting me. Nights turn to days, I'm losing my way. Thought I found peace, but it's led me astray. Chasing the high, but it only brings pain. The more I run, the less I gain.
Hey everybody, hey, and welcome to another session of Tara Could Say It Again. And as you can see, we have a guest, and we are continuing on with the political realm. We touching on some things here because it's that time to vote this week. So you got to decide. And remember I said I caught up with a few of them. This is another one. We have Miss Shakaya Filmore.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you for coming.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Yes, and visiting. And listen, you are running for District 7. That's somewhere that I grew up in.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I used to live over in the Pine Hills area because I attended and graduated from VE High, the real one, not the red one, but the green, that green machine. Evans, Trojans, yes.
Okay. Well, I went to Meadowbrook.
Okay.
But I stayed in Pine Hill and I went to Meadowbrook.
Okay. Can you let the people know what falls up under when we say District 7? Like, what are all of those cities and neighborhoods? Because, they call Pine Hills a city now versus a neighborhood.
Okay. So, District 7 consists of Pine Hills, Mercer Drive, Eatonville, Maitland, Winter Park, College Park, Orla Vista, a little bit of Gotha. It's like right in between Gotha and Metro West. It's large, but also too you share certain areas like Mercer Drive with the city of Orlando. So that individual, whoever wins the seat, will be working with Shane Rose, Eatonville, the mayor Ruthie. So it's not like you're going to be alone and you're just running all these different areas by yourself, because Maitland have their own mayor as well. So so you're working with a lot of different individuals, and then you have the board of Orange County. So there's other 8 commissioners you have to sit on the board with to help make decisions. Okay.
So you are another one that shared that this is your first time running, because it's 12 of you all? Yes, that's a lot of people.
It is. I just say that many of us, it is our first time, but we just have not been in the same rooms. And when I say that, it's just everybody, there's the different ways that everybody show what they have been doing for the community. Like, say, for instance, my work is dealing with a lot of business owners, entrepreneurs that want to start, has already started their guide, they want to try something new. And I also help seniors, and I help house individuals. So my lane is different from their lane. I never have been involved in the community, like where I'm doing food banking, giving back, and things like that, because I'm always like traveling on the road in Texas, Miami, Georgia. I might be in North Carolina tomorrow. So my work just was a little different than anybody else. And then I don't put on Facebook a lot of what I do.
Right.
So, but yeah.
Okay. Well, you've been having to put a little bit more of what you do with your, what do you call it, canvassing?
Yes, campaigning, canvassing. Yes, I have been putting myself out there more. And that's part of, putting yourself, being a candidate, you got to put yourself on the line. It's hard because I'm that type of person. I can stand behind the shadows. I don't have to
still do the work.
Yeah, I do have to put myself also, and I also had to put my job on hold because this is something that is important to me. So
well, that's good that you have the flexibility to be able to do that.
Yes, I say I have, but
you made it happen.
Yes.
So, what is your vision for District 7?
Unity.
Okay, unity.
Yes, unity. I think unity and stronger resources, unity first, will make our community better. When I say unity, that is the Spanish, Haitian community. We all coming together with, English Americans and just coming together and letting them know that, hey, I see you. You're our neighbor. Let's get along. We have to learn each other. How you doing? They've been teaching me a little bit with
their language.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They say I have to say vote. They pull Filmore.
Okay.
So they come and they speak with me, but also too, but going back, just building the unity and making our community stronger, and then making sure that resources is not allocated anywhere else. Let's beautify our area, build our area, and we can make it better because it's already, we're strong, but it could be stronger.
Exactly. Okay. So what do you believe is the biggest issue that you're facing in this district? Because there are multiple things that can be fixed, right? And you all are running with your campaign and you have different things that you want to focus on, right? So what stands out to you as your biggest issue for the community?
Our youth. We can say a whole lot of things right now, but our youth needs an opportunity, someone to come back and say, hey, we see you. Different ways, mentors or an organization coming to them, letting them know, hey, these are the consequences. Let a state attorney come in and explain to them, when you guys commit these charges or these crimes, this is what it looked like. This is the time span. This is what a chart, a scoreboard, like you point out your point system.
Okay,
it's like system. A point system that they have to figure out what level you're going on, 6, 8, or 10. And what those different programs look like. Someone that come and let them know, say, hey, you can be this next police officer. You can be this next judge. You can be this next state representative. But I need you to learn, when you decide to make those choices to be like social media, what they love to do, there's consequences to it. And I want that to happen before, but I also want our youth to learn a trade. 13 and up, they can learn a trade such as mason, plumbing, electrical. Remember HVAC. When we were younger, HVAC. Yeah. Remember we were younger, there was opportunities where we can work and make money. They do have a similar program, but it's not as large as it used to be when we were, because every child from every school in every area needs that opportunity. It's just not so many. I think Career Source offers that opportunity now, but we need that on the long run, and they do good. Let's try to extend it throughout the school year. I do have a friend girl that their child went through it and they was able to buy their own school clothes for the year. But it's just our youth. We need to grab a hold of our youth and let them know, hey, we see you, but there's a lot of concerns that we have to address. None is major or minor. All of them are concerns. So, but youth holds dear to me because everybody can't be saved, but we need to at least try to save somebody.
I think that's the key point, because we're definitely seeing it on the news, and it seems like it's more frequent. The decision making is coming about, the things that they are doing. And for some, it's too late because they've taken lives. But then you have some where they can get in that second chance program.
But what do they know what that second chance program look like? Or has anybody talked about it? And I don't mean to cut you off.
You okay?
It's because when they do make those choices, so many people get on the internet and they bash the mama, where the mom or the dad was. When you got a lot of hardworking mothers and fathers, but our kids make decisions based off that day. That's their decision. Did they make a wrong choice? Yes. Or did they make a wrong decision? Yes. But you got somebody that they may have a mother that's working hard. So we can't bash them, but the first thing a lot of people do on social media, they bash where are the parents, where's the parenting. But if we really dig deep down to it, it's a lot of parents that is working, and there's a lot of parents that are not working. But those that are not working, are we holding our children accountable or are we entertaining it?
Mm-hmm.
So,
no, I can concur because I did a episode a couple of months ago where there was a big incident that occurred at one of the high schools here in Orange County, and it was quite a few of the young men, and that was one of the things that I was seeing on social media where they was like, I bet you all of their parents aren't present, or dad isn't there, those type things. I couldn't speak on all of the young men, but I knew definitely that there was one where both parents was in the home and still in the home. So I, felt the need to touch on that because sometimes we judge not knowing, and because both parents isn't in the home doesn't automatically make it a sentence that, this is why they behave the way they did. Like you said, parents in the home have given a child everything, but they can still make bad decisions, because it's like a split decision just like that you can't take back. So I agree with you on that. Moving on, the next question, what makes you the best candidate for this job or to represent West Orange County?
I care.
Okay.
I care. I'm passionate about that. I am the everyday mother, cousin, sister, aunt. I know what it feels like when a parent have to work 2 jobs. I know what it feels like when a parent has a troubled teen and they don't have the resources. So I know I just know what it feels like to be a homeowner and, you have a water leak, got to turn it off, got to figure it out. When one thing happens, something, it keeps rolling. I care. I'm passionate about this. That's what I can say. I can see the vision. And Tuesday, when all matters Tuesday, whoever is called to the next level, I'm going to respect it because I continue to put God first throughout this. But I am the best candidate. I am one of the best candidates because I care and I'm passionate about this, and I will come back and bring the resources because that's me. I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm the type of person, I share information. I'm passionate about communicating with the entrepreneur, the homeless. I'm passionate about our youth. I'm definitely passionate about our seniors and our veterans going to the next level, what they can do. Just like yesterday, I found out there is a facility of seniors that are not going to be able to vote come August 18th due to the simple fact they wasn't aware that they had to call and request their vote,
the
vote by mail
ballot.
And then also the facility was used to how the supervisor of election was ran previously throughout the years, and the changes. They were not aware of the changes where they would have to call to facilitate the supervisor of election to come to the facility. So I just want to make sure the next go round, even if it's not me that they're voting for, that they have that opportunity to do so. So I'm going forward. I'm willing to do the footwork. I'm willing to put my feet on the ground and go out there and just like I knock on their doors now, I continue to do that.
Okay. And you mentioned about homelessness. Like, how would you address homelessness while, say, balancing, the needs of the neighborhoods, those businesses that you mentioned, as well as, say, the taxpayers?
Okay. So with homelessness, you have to get with the experts on that who's already been in the field, seeing what their survey is or if they have done one. But I do feel like when I take food to the individuals that I know, or I walk with my godmother as, she's handing out plates, a lot of them, they do have family that will support them and that has opened the door, but they choose to be out there. So we just have to see what services we can offer, what ideas that we could come up with. If we could come up with someone that want to buy some land with some tiny homes. Also got to stop just trying to push them from one neighborhood to another. Like some of them like to live in the woods. I deal with that personally. Someone in my family, she chooses to live like that. That's her option. But she got our phone number. She know how to call. I have someone that, she's struggling mentally, but she has the support. She knows she has a home.
Mm-hmm.
All you gotta do is make the call. Or you knock on the door. Someone is always there. So.
And I'm glad, I appreciate you being transparent about that. And hopefully you all were listening, because she made a valid point that some of them choose to live on the street, as you would say. And I know that as well, working with the homeless. And some of them, like she said, have family support. Some of them, they have money, but they choose to spend their money on their vices. So I've encountered that, just simply asking questions like, you get a monthly check, like, why do you choose? They just prefer. One is mindset, how they feel, how they, and being used to being out there so long now, it's like it has become a habit, and they want to just return back to that. Like, it's so many different things. But the fact that you brought that up, I'm like, I listen, she's telling the truth, because you see people that don't look like you, not doing the norm, as you would say, living in a home where there's lights, where there's, water. No, they're into the struggle.
Yes. And also, a lot of them, they want their own independence. So they may have a disability that, hinder them. But a lot of them, they make their choice. Some people just live how they want to live. So that's the only thing I can say. It's just, continue to pray for them. I continue to give need. I have a mother-in-law that she feeds. Her doors stay open. Anybody that want to eat on Sundays, she's been doing that for the last 20, 30 years. So she's feeding people every Sunday. So, but some people, it's by choice. Okay. And some it's not.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, listen, you have heard it straight from the mouth of Miss Shakaya Filmore, one of the 12 candidates that's running for District 7. Y'all make sure y'all get out there and vote. And please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to Spotify, iHeartRadio, and YouTube. Have a good one.
Thank you. And remember, vote Shakaya K. Filmore. Filmore for 7. Vote por Filmore.
Okay.
Bye.